Hello, Miss Stumpette Ivester. Congratulations on your 100 subs. I think that is awesome. Um, you and your husband, your channels are really good. Love them. You guys are doing a great job. You want to know a couple of items that we think are very important in our bug out bag. Wow. This is my bug out bag right here. Right here. And two items. That's hard to break it down to two items, but things to know in the great outdoors, okay? If we really had to, we could rub sticks together and make a fire, friction fires. There's all different kinds of ways to make fires. But it's not, if you've got kids or, if it's just you, maybe that's okay. But it's just not feasible to, try and make it out there, rubbing sticks together and things like that. And even a ferrocerium rod. I mean, you can get a ferrocerium rod wet and you can still use it. But, I mean, this is so simple. You cannot go wrong with just a lighter. Because even a lighter can get wet and it'll dry out and work. And if it doesn't dry out, it can still make a spark and light your char cloth. Okay, so you can't go wrong with a couple Bic lighters, and you just can't go wrong, and they're cheap, so buy as many as you want. Another thing, there's tons of junk out in the woods. So you're going to be able to find cans and things like that to boil water in, but I really think everybody needs to have a metal bottle that they can disinfect their water in. You can make char cloth in here, but disinfecting water, that is going to be key if you're in a world of hurt and you're out of water and there just happens to be a mud puddle next to you. You can't drink out of that mud puddle, so you're gonna want to disinfect that. Fire in a container. I was, when I was first thinking about this, I was thinking, a knife. You really need a knife. But then again, a rock. A rock can be broken, and it can be made into a cutting tool. There are glass bottles laying everywhere, so you can use a glass bottle to cut things. Once again, it's not ideal, but water and fire, I'm not gonna lie, I've been lost in the woods before. And fire is extremely comforting. And I had the ability to make fire, and I also had a gun with me because I was squirrel hunting. So there's also tons and tons of ways to navigate without a compass. So you really I mean, a compass would be key, but do you really need one? Yes. But you said 2 items, so these are going to be my 2 items. Simple, simple, simple. These bottles are so cheap. I mean, literally, I paid $1.97 for this bottle. And this was like $1.29 at Wally World. Lifesavers. But you know, you can use, if you're into bushcraft and survival, you probably already know these things, but there are so many ways that you can judge east, west, north, and south. So, you know, that's for another video, but I brought this out just to show you guys. This is a piece of obsidian, and it's just a rock, and you can take a little piece of antler and you can chip away at a shard of obsidian or another kind of rock, and you can, I mean, this will cut leather, this will cut a fish, you know, this will gut a fish, and you can also obviously make some type of a shooting tool with this because it's an arrowhead. So if you're really out there, your mind, at first you're going to be like, oh my god, what are we doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Then you just need to calm down, and you need to say, well, thank God I got my bug out bag. You know, thank God I got my bug out bag. And you're not just going to have these 2 items. You're going to have all kinds of items in there. But fire and water are key. You can live 3 weeks without food, 3 days without water. So those are my 2 suggestions. And awesome job with your subs, girl. So proud of you. Rock on.